Hello everyone, I hope you're fine. Today I'm going to talk about the brand new core set for Dust Tactics. I already did a review of the previous boxed set about 1 year ago. This year came out, this one is, as you can see, the revised core set. I'm going to go through all the details, like the content of the box and some general information about the game, and I'm also going to talk about the difference between this revised core set and the original one. So for starters, if you're not familiar with Dust Tactics, I'm going to show you something over here. This is like all you get in the box, so the miniatures, cards, the rules, and some other stuff here for the cover. If you're not familiar with the Dust Tactics world, it's a tabletop game, so it's something that you play on a board game. And for this release, you can play it on this one. It's like a poster with two sides. Each sides have six, this is a six-sided square over here, so you got 3, 6, and 9 for each side. And then you can open it and have, the big game surface. The difference between the previous version is that these one are made in, they're flexible, while the other one were like way thicker than this. See. The other are still available for sale separately for this, but for starting you can still use this because they look very good. There's not that big difference between the other ones. So as I'm saying, this is the core set of the rule. This is a board game where you have each unit. You just choose the unit for the game and you play it using a scenario that you have over here. And in each scenario you got two factions, like attacker and defender, and you have to do something different. Then you can play the other way around with one faction that is defending and the other one that is attacking. The game is set in an alternative version of World War II, where some alien technology has been found, and so they created this stuff. They're called robots. So instead of having other kind of vehicles like trucks and tanks, you have the mobile tanks like this. Each unit has a card. The card tells you how the unit is effective against other units and what are the stats, like the movement, the health, and all this kind of stuff. This is a revised core set, even because they changed a little bit the rules. There were some problems with the previous version that have been fixed. By the way, this is the core rule set, very gorgeous stuff. This is available for free on the internet from the Fantasy Flight Games website, so this one can just be downloaded if you want to take a look at the rules, and this is complete. Also, the game has already 3 expansions that are ready for sale, but all the rules of introduced in the expansion are already available here. So if you got this, you know everything you have to know about the game. That's pretty much all. I'm not going over the details of how the game works, because you can just download this one and this is great. Just you have to know that you use cards, so each unit has a card. You roll the dice are this one. As you can see, they are different from standard dice because they have 2 sides with a hit symbol. So you roll them and then you count how many hits you did, and this is the result pretty much. Let's talk about the unit. You got 2 factions, as I said before. There are allies and axis. Usually the allies are like this, pre-painted in gray, while the axis, while the allies have the green color. I hope you can see them. Now, these are assembled miniatures. It means that they came out of the box just like this. there is like a very minor complaint I have about them. That is, this is very soft plastic. It can be bent very easily, and also, as you can see, some of the miniatures from the box have an oddly shape. Like this one seems to be tripping. So you might consider like to change the position. Maybe you have to warm up the leg and then put the miniatures in another position and then make it stay like this. So some of them are a little misshaped. Also, this one is not really straight, it's a little bent over. So yeah, this is pre-assembled miniatures. You can play them out of the box, that is great. But also this one, the quality is not like very high. Like this one, what is shooting at, as you can see, is a very natural position. Some of them are not even glued, you can move them. Usually what I did is, before painting them, I just changed the position to a more like natural one, and then glue everything, and then give another primer and start painting from that. So let's go over the content again. So you got two heroes. Heroes are particular units that can do different stuff, and they can be attached to other units in order to give them some extra powers. This one is for the Axis, very tough lady, and this one is for the Allies. This summer they introduced the Type 3 infantry, that is like armored infantry, and this is in this core set you find some example. Like these are both Type 3 infantry. As you can see, they have a lot of stuff on them. So these are the heroes. Then you got, for the Axis, some other Type 3 infantry over here. Let me just show one of them. They're pretty similar to each other. These are like with laser weapon. They're very tough, very cool. Let me just compare the miniature. This is an Imperial Guard miniature. As you can see, it's very big. It stands on top of it. So this is Type 3 infantry for the Axis. Then you got another Type 3 infantry for the Axis. Other 3 guys over here, like this. With some kind of long-range weapon. I like them. I think that the design of the game is very well done. It had a very good idea. Then you got this one. This is Type 2 infantry, and as you can see, is a little bit taller than an Imperial Guard. So they're even bigger than Game Workshop miniatures. This one. This is also interesting because I think it's the first time that the Axis can use flamethrowers. Until now, they were available just for the Allies. And these are, I forgot as well, these are 5 of them that they make a squad. I think you can find some pictures on the original official Fantasy Flight. So I'm not going, I'm not going to show you every detail, just going over them. You can find some detailed pictures somewhere else. This is light robots. In the previous core set there were 2 of medium robots, and this edition is a little cheaper and you got just 1. Now the thing I forgot to say is that the content of the core set is different from the previous one. So if you already purchased the original core set, you might still consider to buy also this one, because even just for the miniatures are different. So you got a completely new set of miniatures, and this is a great value. I got mine for about, I think, 60 euros. The game is not sold officially in Europe. You have to buy from somewhere that buy from the US and bring it there. So anyway, it's a cheap game and you got a lot of miniatures. And even if I said that the quality is not really high, it's still very good value. So let's also review the miniatures for the Allies. You got these guys over here. They're like Type 3 troops with jetpacks, and they have just close weapon. You have these fists, and you got 3 of them. Usually Type 3 infantry have 3 men for each unit. Then you got these guys over here. This is like a new version of a very powerful squad that there was in the original game, because you got the same squad with 2 flamethrowers, so these are very dangerous. You got the guys with 2 flamethrowers and 3 over here shotguns. These are very dangerous in close combat. Then you got another squad with yeah, I think this is the only squad that this was already available, not sure about it, because you got the rocket launcher and this long range machine gun and 3 other guys over here. And then you got finally this is the light walker, for like robots. These are called robots for the Allies. I think the design is very original and is very different from Game Workshop stuff. This came already assembled. The only things that came out is that the weapon, you can take them out, and also you got some decals over here, so you can also move a little bit, so you can still paint it. And oh, then you got also this one. It's really cool. This is a tiny token, loaded token, that you can use to keep track of the weapon that need to be loaded. Then you got also, as I said before, this one. These are covered. These are tank traps. If you place this over a square, a robot cannot enter the square. This is light cover. You got 2 of each, so 2 hard cover and 2 light cover. The original core set has more of them, but for this scenario you can just use this one. I already told you about the dice, the cards, and you got also this one. These are the squares that use to occupy you know, a square on the board, so it can be accessed in any way. I think that the game is really cool. I had the chance to play some games already, and it looks very great. It's quick to learn, because it doesn't take you a lot to learn. All you have is on the card, so you don't have to remember anything. You just keep the card. There is gonna be, oh, here you have also like an example of how the miniatures are painted. So if you need some inspiration, you can just check them. And they did some changes that really balance the game. Like, for example, the point system is different. They changed it in the 3rd expansion they released. They changed the point system for the first release was very simple, but everything has pretty much the same cost. Now it's more detailed, and really the cost reflects the power of the miniatures, so it's more balanced. The game is great. I think also there is a lot of expansion coming up. So how it works, that you buy the core set, and then you buy some expansion with new units, new abilities and stuff. There is coming up even the heavy walker, that are really massive walker that can stand on the field and do a lot of stuff. So I think that you really need to consider like give a try, and if you're not sure, just download the basic rule from the website, give them a look at them, maybe go to your club or store and play some game with friends, and so you can find out about the game. I think it's everything for today. Thanks for watching. If you have any comment, any question, just make a comment below or take a look at the blog. So thank you, and stay safe. Bye.